All right, what's going on, guys? Healy here. Today I'm talking with pitcher and two-way player Michael Lorenzen. First question I want to ask: coming up in the minor leagues, what was like your best experience or like an interesting story that you had?
Best experience was a hitting experience. I was in Double A, came up with the bases loaded against a pretty high-touted prospect, and was able to work a 3-1 count and hit a grand slam, my first professional home run.
When you did come up to the big leagues, you were originally a starting pitcher. What was that feeling going out for the home crowd in your first appearance?
Yeah, it was surreal for sure. Just making the walk to the bullpen in a big league stadium. It's something that I wish everyone could experience because it's that good. And just warming up in the bullpen, walking to the dugout, getting ready to go out to pitch a Major League Baseball game, and knowing that from here on out, every single game that I play is going to be in a Major League stadium. It's it's a dream come true. It's what I worked for, and it's definitely a feeling that you can't really match it.
What's the transition like going from like a starting pitcher to a relief pitcher?
The transition was pretty smooth. My whole approach is just attack, be on the hunt, whether I'm starting or relieving, and if I do that, then I'm going to be successful. So I like to believe that, I can do it for 1 inning or I can do it for 9 innings. So it's not necessarily like that big of a transition.
What was your like best pitching moment?
Best pitching moment. That would have to be definitely my first major league win in Pittsburgh. Was my second career start, and yeah, everything just kind of clicked. It wasn't good in the bullpen, and I got into the game, and everything was working the way it should have worked, and put together a really good start and got my first major league win. And for me, that just gave me the confidence that I needed to say, hey, I belong here.
Is there any specific pitch that you've learned over your time that like you enjoyed developing?
Yeah, I would say my changeup is a pitch that is still developing, and I think that is going to be a weapon this year. My cutter has been a pitch that I've developed. All my pitches, because I didn't pitch in college, or I just came in to close. I threw a fastball and a hard breaking ball. So all of my pitches are new. So I'm proud of all of them.
What's it like trying to like transition into a two-way player?
um, it's just more. I guess it's more of I'm more used to that in regards to how busy it is. Pitching, you have a lot of free time, a lot more free time than what I'm used to. So it's actually kind of cleared up that free time that I generally have, and now I get to hit. And I used to have to sneak off and hit in the cages when no one knew, and now I can actually go grab a coach and go hit with them. So that's really the only change is the team knows that I'm hitting, and that's it.
You do have quite a decent bit of like at bats in the major leagues. Is there any pitcher that you face that you like grew up watching or you just enjoyed watching?
Yeah. Let me think about that one. I know, like last year I faced some pretty good pitchers. Actually, in my rookie year, 2015, Matt Harvey was the Dark Knight, and he was a stud. And I remember pitching against Matt Harvey in New York, and just being able to face him, and me being a new pitcher, I'm looking for pitchers to try and emulate, and he was a guy that I would watch a ton on video, and knowing that I was pitching against him and then got to hit against him, that was pretty cool.
He was with the team the second half of last year. What was that experience like?
He was great. He was really good. I know he took a lot of heat over in New York, and he came over, and he was like one of my favorite teammates that I've had. So I worked out with him a little bit in the off season as well, and he's an awesome guy. He's super laid back, and yeah, I've definitely always enjoyed his company, and he helped me out quite a bit too throughout the year. So he's a great teammate.
When you aren't playing baseball, what's your favorite thing to do?
Favorite thing to do when not playing baseball is something fitness wise. I like to challenge myself fitness wise, whether it's do some type of trick, or I don't know, anything like balance act or something. So I enjoy doing that. But hanging out with my wife is number one. We're into the same thing, so we'll go on a hike, or we'll go to a nice healthy restaurant or something, or some type of cafe. So we like to do the same things.
That's going to wrap it up here. Where can people find you on social media?
My Twitter is at Lorenzen55. You could find me there, and then my Instagram is mlorenzen21. Find me there. I'm pretty active on both, so yeah, come find me, send me a DM or whatever. I give out some advice on pitching and working out and different things like that, so send me whatever you want.
Thank you for doing the interview.
Yeah, no problem.